Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Text 18. So, kindly repeat after me. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendriyam Urjitam Dadara Karajay Urav Erakam Katakridyatha. Can keep the mridanga somewhere nicely for Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendriyamurjitam Dadarak Karajay Rurav Erakam Katakridyatha. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendramurjitam Dadara Karajay Rurav Erakam Katakridyatha. Devotees can chant.
Chaturdasha Narasimha
Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendramurjitam Dadara Karajay Rurav Erakam Katakridyatha. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendramurjitam Dadara Karajay Rurav Erakam Katakridyatha.
Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhaitendram Urjitam Ekam Katakridyatha.
Okay, Mataji's.
चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं
चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं
बिभ्रत्प्रतीन्द्रियमूर्जितं
बिभ्रत्प्रतीन्द्रियमूर्जितं
ददारकर्जयपुरा
ददारकर्जयूरा
कीरकां कटकृत्यथा
हीरकां कटकृत्यथा. Okay.
चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं
चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं
बिभ्रदैत्यम् ऊर्जितं
बिभ्रत्प्रतीन्द्रियमूर्जितं
ददारकर्जयपुरा
ददारकर्जयूरा
कीरकां कटकृत्यथा
हीरकां कटकृत्यथा. Okay, word to word meaning. Chaturdasham, the 14th in the line. Narasimham, the incarnation of Lord, as half man and half lion. Bibrat, advented. Daitya Indram, the king of the atheists. Ujitam, strongly built. Dadara, bifurcated. Karajai, by the nails. Urav, on the lap. Erakam, canes. Katakrit, carpenter. Yatha, just like. Okay. Translation. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Nrsimha and bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakashipu with his nails, just as a carpenter pierces cane. Okay, so there is no purport on this. We will, see this pastime. So it's all different incarnations of the Lord as mentioned. So just before we'll start, we'll offer the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvashe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasa Adigaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. It's nice to come to Kannamangala Center once again. So now it is almost like a cyclic calendar. So I go to the centers and so we have many Sunday feasts now. So it is nice that we all come together for hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam is a description of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's wonderful pastimes. So in fact, in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is nicely put forward that dharma prochita kaitavatra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. So like this literature, it is going to like remove, or it is not going to touch upon the kaitava dharma, so or the cheating forms of religion, and then it is going to only speak about the pure devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the pure devotional service is performed through various different angas of the like bhakti. So that is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. So in this way, like we have many different items. So in that, this Bhagavata Shravan, hearing about the Supreme Lord, from from this particular literature, Bhagavatam, is very glorified. And what is the Bhagavatam is composed of? So there is 10 items that is mentioned. The Bhagavatam is composed of like Atra Sarga Visargascha Sthanam Poshanam Utaya Manvantra Ishanukata Nirodha Muktirashraya. So like this Ishanukata, or the glorification of the Lord, is like very important, this one. Even the other items also, like Sarga, Visarga, and then Sthanam, Poshanam, Utaya. So all of them, if you see Sarga and Visarga, is like the primary and secondary creation. How the Lord creates. It's not like our creation of some AI tools or something like that. This is like creation means creation of this universe done by the Supreme Lord. So Sarga and Visarga. So Visarga is like done by the Brahmaji, but that is also, if you study the portion, how Brahmaji created the further creations, at every step he also needed the support of the Supreme Lord. I think in the last week you all might have heard the pastime of the Samudra Manthan. So Samudra Manthan pastime also, like you would have seen that at every step they had to take the support of the Lord. So when initially like they did not know what to do, so that time Lord had to give the plan, and after getting the plan, in order to execute, so like when for bringing Mandara mountain they needed support, and then to keep the mountain stable they needed support, and then to churn such a big mountain, like they need the rope and for that also the Lord had to intervene. And then so after all these things are set, mechanical arrangement is set, so the velocity with which they are churning is not sufficient. So for that also they needed the support of the Lord. So then after that, the results come, and in order to get the result, so that also they needed the support, because the demons had stolen away the nectar, and in this way, like they needed support at every single step of the execution. So in that way, Sarga is direct creation by the Lord, creation of Mahavishnu, creation by Mahavishnu, and then Visarga is like the further creation, so that is done by the Lord Brahma. And then we have Sthanam, Poshanam. So like all the different living entities have to be given different residential quarters in different planetary systems, and then Poshanam is the nourishment, how all the living entities are cared for. And then we have the creative impetus, how will the work happen in this world. So the Lord actually creates the system of Varnashrama Dharma, and then through that there is impetus for further creation is actually given. And then Manvantara, at different Manvantaras. So like different Manvantaras, how it has been described in Srimad Bhagavatam, if you see, the key pastimes of the Supreme Lord which happened during that time, so that is how the various Manvantaras are given. In fact, in the one of the purports in the first canto, Srila Prabhupada actually writes that the histories of this world, it is preserved for so long time. The histories of the world is preserved in the form of Mahabharata, Ramayana, and things like that. So if you see, the modern day history is keep on changing, and people are finding it this is this is like outdated or something like that, and they want to bring in different kind of this ones. So but then Mahabharata and Ramayana, so how much or old it is, still it is very much relishable. Even the modern day audience also are able to accept it. So Prabhupada actually writes that all these narrations of the histories are replete with the pastimes of the Lord, and that is like preservative, and that preserves the subject matter. So the subject matter doesn't get stale. So in this way, like these pastimes of the Lord is all the different manvantras are recounted in the form of like what pastimes happened in each of these manvantras. And then manvantra and Ishanukata, so that is like directly the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, and Nirodha, Mukti and Ashraya, so all of them pertaining to how to wind up things in this world and to go back to the spiritual world. So if you see, like essentially it is Krishna Katha, so it may be like Krishna's pastimes, but Krishna's pastimes in various different categories, that has been studied. And this is the, in the beginning when Shukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj starts their conversation. So that time itself, the Parikshit Maharaj asks the question that what is the best thing that needs to be done, for every human being and especially for the people who are about to die. So, and Shukadeva Goswami tells that, Swatavya Kirtitavyasya Smatavyas Chechata Bhayam. So like constantly to hear about, glorify and remember the pastimes of the Supreme Lord. So that Srimad Bhagavatam is full of such narrations. Now we see this is in this chapter we are studying about like the different incarnations. The Lord had appeared in different incarnations. So we all know like Dashavatar we know. So here it's like 23, 24 various incarnations are mentioned. But actually speaking, there is unlimited amount of incarnations of the Lord are there. So it is mentioned that as much as there are waves in the ocean, that many or even more incarnations of the Lord are there. So like in this particular period or in this particular literature, we see that some incarnations are documented, who are coming and who are about to come or who have already come. So, but then there are unlimited number of incarnations they are there. So now in this particular list, the 14th one is Lord Nrsimha. So Lord Nrsimha is like is remembered in the form of one who has bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakashipu, with his nails. And how did he do? Just like a carpenter pierces a cane. So like carpenter, like he's expert in breaking open this one. And right now in our temple construction we have that what is that? Soling, we call. So like after the this one, after you put the like foundation footings, and after that you put the tie beams or plinth beams they call. Then after that you fill like soil, 250 mm, and then they'll be ramming this one. And after that there is a layer of stones, that is actually put, and this is called soling. And the stones, like big stones come, and there is a special labor, that is there, exclusively to do the stone work. And we were observing, like, they are able to lift big rocks, and the hammer. With the hammer, like, they are able to break the rocks, not, if we have to break, like, we'll take a lot of time. So they, almost effortlessly they break and things like that. So, one of our devotees are observing that, and he was mentioning that, see, like, we also may have a hammer, and then we break, we will not be able to break in this way. And these laborers are, very expert in breaking the stones they are breaking. So in the same way, like, all of us have a holy name, and some are expert in chanting and some are not. But all of us like vibrate the holy name, and some are able to produce the result of Jnana Vairagya, and some are not able to produce the result of Jnana Vairagya. So, that requires training and, like expertise and things like that. So anyways, so here we see that, it requires, like strong elements like, wood and the stone and things like that. So it is, the experts, they will be able to break it nicely. So in the same way, atheists, Hiranyakashipu, so his body was very strong, and he had a boon also that nobody can, kill him and things like that. and Lord Narasimha, through his nails, he actually bifurcated it. So this is generally in the Narasimha Chaturdashi, like we have. I had most of the times I had focused on pastimes of Prahlad Maharaj's pastimes and his teachings and things like that. So this time, I thought like, okay, this is a nice opportunity to focus on this particular chapter. So this is 8th chapter of 7th canto, where this pastime occurs that Lord Narasimhadev slays the king of the demons. Here also it was mentioned Daitendra. Daitendra means like the king of all the demons. So this chapter, the prelude to this chapter is that Prahlad was sent to the school, and then he when he brought back home, Hiranyakashipu was taking a test, like it is impromptu test, so, and the test, the problem is the question was very vague question, it was not pointed question. So it was asked like, whatever you have studied till now, in that what is the best of, whatever things that you have learned from your teachers, and in that whatever is the best of that knowledge, you tell. So he didn't tell that कि आपका स्कूल में specifically Shanda Amar का क्या teach किया, ऐसा पूछा तो he would have probably answered. He's a very dharmic person, to the point he will answer. And Hiranyakashipu asked a very broad question. So from all that you have learned, from your teachers, what is the best of all knowledge? And Prahlad Maharaj is an honest person. And best of all knowledge from all the teachers which I have learned, best of this is like devotional service. And he spoke about devotional service, and that was, the Hiranyakashipu thought it to be light, that okay, कोई ISKCON devotee आके preaching किया होगा, तो स्कूल को अंदर ISKCON devotee को नहीं छोड़ना है, आदेश दिया और भेज दिया. And so then they probably protected that no devotees come into this one. And then after that they taught Prahlad very nicely. And so in fact they asked Prahlad, so you're also like other children, and all of them are nice. They're all speaking about atheism and economy and science and technology and things like that. So why are you speaking about devotional service? तुम्हारा दिमाग कौन खराब किया? So, and Prahlad, he is telling that so till now I only heard about कि कुछ लोगों का दिमाग खराब होता है, और and there is a symptom of people who have whose intelligence has gone bad, and Prahlad Maharaj tells the symptom is they try to think in terms of these are my friends and these are my enemies, and now for the first time I am seeing, till now Prahlad had not practically seen such a case. So now the teachers and his father, so they are actually putting it, saying that see, what you are doing, the name of the person whom you are chanting is our enemy, not just ordinary enemy, हमारा family enemy. So family में सब लोग उसका enemy है. So and he has हमारा लोगों को गिन गिन कर मारा है. So and then so your what is that? क्या होता है हिरण्याक्ष प्रहलाद को? चाचा, तुम्हारा चाचा को भी मारा है वो. So you should not chant his name, so you should be a proper demon and nice, this one. So don't become a devotee. So, and Prahlad, he actually very honestly he tells to the teachers, you see, you're all my elders, you're trying to tell me something, and I am also trying to follow, but then the problem is that I am naturally attracted to the Supreme Lord. I am not able to give it up. So he tells that Yata brahmete ayam brahman swayam akarsha sannidho tatame vidyate chetas chakrapane vedirchaya. So he tells that just like iron piece is attracted to magnet, so my consciousness is naturally attracted to the Supreme Lord. So I am not able to take it back. So it is quite opposite to what we feel. So now when even while chanting we are not able to focus on Krishna. So like Prahlad Maharaj, even amidst the atheistic group, he is not able to remove his focus from Krishna. So then after that, like when he was presented again, so then Hiranyakashipu again tested him. So again Prahlad told the conclusions of devotional service, and Hiranyakashipu became very angry, and then he offered him so many different punishments. And but then like Prahlad was not harmed by all those punishments, and Hiranyakashipu also was quite astonished. How can somebody like not get harmed after such treacherous kind of punishments? So then the teachers told him, see, of course he is your son, so like आपका जैसा ही होगा, like थोड़ा बलवान. So there is nothing so much astonishing in this thing. So like, but anyways, we will give one more chance. Maybe we will train him little more on the asuric principles. Whoever, how much ever strong he is, karanam gunasangosya. Like these asuras also know the scriptures actually. So in fact, the asuras know, like they know how to take the essence out of the scriptures, what essence they want. So they want sense gratification, तो उसको कैसे लेना है, like उनको पता है, and they know the way in which the human system actually functions. So karanam guna sangosya sadasad yoni janmasu. So like how much ever strong we are, if we expose ourselves to a particular kind of an environment and association and things like that, so we will become like that. So like in all local languages, you find this kind of statements. So according to the association or according to the kind of sangha, so in that way, like the person will get shaped. So that is there in the scriptures also, that if you associate with mode of passion, you will acquire the qualities of mode of passion. If you associate with mode of ignorance, you will acquire such qualities. And if you associate with mode of goodness, you will acquire such qualities. Karanam guna sangosya. So and these people, they told that like, see, we will keep on giving asuric knowledge. One day he will become asura. So like that is the way it is. So like all of us also come from almost like asuric background only. So and keep on Sunday feast or like daily Mangal Arati chanting karte rahenge to like ek din devotee ban jayenge. So they had a like counter program for that. Now this guy is a devotee, and if we keep on putting the asuric knowledge into him, so one day he'll become asura. So that is how the system works actually. So whatever is our association, so we will become like that. So let us let us try this thing. So then, so they tried. So they put like, and Prahlad is a very nice student. So whatever is told, if the teacher asks like what is taught, even the atheistic subjects, he will repeat. He will just tell, okay, ye cheez aap sikhaye. So and he was like very, very brilliant also. And when the teachers would go, like would take break, and the students also will tell, oh, like, no, abhi teacher nahi hai, like, no, abhi to break hai, अच्छे से खेलेंगे. And प्रहलाद महाराज बोलते like, no, देखो कुछ सब्जेक्ट हम क्लास में डिस्कस नहीं कर सकते, वो तो ब्रेक में डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. So and in that time, he would start speaking about Krishna consciousness, Krishna Katha, and over a period of time, it so happened like all the children, they became devotees. So and then abhi to like pani sir ko upar chala gaya. So that time this chapter actually starts. This 8th chapter starts. So we will see little bit like few shlokas, around 30 shlokas are there, where we will come to the point of what is mentioned in this today's shloka in the 1:3:18, where Hiranyakashipu is ripping apart the chest of or the intestines of Lord Narasimha is ripping apart the intestines of Hiranyakashipu. So we will come to that point. So it's a very, very nice chapter. So Narada, this whole narration of the 7th canto, all these pastimes is happening, a discussion happening between Narada and Yudhishthira. So like the context was like when Shishupal, he got liberation. So that time Yudhishthira Maharaj had serious doubts. That I thought that those people who are practicing devotional service or practicing jnana, or yoga, so they will attain liberation. So here तो like this person is an offender of the Lord, and so हमको इनिशिएशन का टाइम पे बताया गया 16 माला करना है और अपराध नहीं करना है. तो ये बंदा खाली 16 माला नहीं किया, खाली अपराध ही किया. उसको कैसा मोक्ष मिल गया? So that was a question actually. So then like this one, there is the answer to that was, so he was one pointed offender, no? So like Shishupal was one pointed. He was only performing offenses against the Lord, is the only thing that he was doing. So like if you commit offense, the act of devotional service loses its potency. So that is the this one of offense, like repercussion of offense. But then if somebody is able to focus on the Supreme Lord by any way, by offense or not offense or whatever it is, like continuous focus on the Supreme Lord will destroy all the ill effects, and he will become transformed. So this is a like different kind of a this one actually, So generally like sakama bhakti, or sakama like sakama karma will not allow us to make any progress in Krishna consciousness, and bhakti along with offenses will not allow us to make any progress in Krishna consciousness. But then if somebody is able to these two things like material attachment and offenses, these two things are detrimental for Krishna consciousness. So in Duruva's example is given where he had material attachment, but he was one pointed focus on the Supreme Lord, like Bhagwan mil jaye, uske baad like jo chahiye main le lunga. So but one pointed focus will destroy all the like contaminations, so that has a it is a different kind of a product actually, So if you focus on the Supreme Lord for 5-10 minutes in a day, so that's a different kind of, it produces different kind of a result. If you focus on the Supreme Lord like more than 50% of your time, so that produces a different kind of a result. And if you focus on Supreme Lord like 24/7, like that produces completely different kind of a result. So in this way, like there is this is technically called as Gunibhuta Bhakti, Pradhanibhuta Bhakti and Kevala Bhakti. So like this Shishupal, so in order to explain about the phenomena that happened, so like somebody who committed only offense and he got perfection. So like it is, how is it possible? So it is like sometimes like I was just thinking about some very weird, means like far off example. So somebody who neglects his studies and only plays, he will not get any marks. He will, or like he will, to the extent he has put the time in the play, that much he is losing. But if somebody is a national player, and वो खाली खेल ही रहे, स्कूल में आया ही नहीं, so still he gets like honorary this one honorary degree or something like that. So it is like if anybody in any form, like in fact Narada Muni mentions in the beginning of the 7th canto, Krodhat, Bhayat, Kamat, like Dveshat, in any way, if somebody is focusing on the Supreme Lord exclusively, without any gap, like then that kind of a result is like completely different. So, unfortunately, we cannot focus like that. So we have to do sadhana bhakti. Otherwise we could have taken the process of Shishupal or Hiranyakashipu. So like Shishupal was out of hatred, he was blaspheming the Lord constantly. Nothing else, like throughout the day, his only job is blaspheming the Lord. And Hiranyakashipu, like he was constantly like, trying to find out, where is that person who killed my brother? And how can I find him? How can I kill him? That is only this one that was there. So like, because of that obsessed focus on the Supreme Lord, so it makes a difference actually. And also another reason is, because his son is Prahlad, because of the effect of the son also, the father gets delivered. So all these reasons are there. So now, Narada Muni is mentioning that all the sons of the demons, they appreciated the transcendental instructions of Prahlad Maharaj, and they took them very seriously. And they rejected the materialistic instructions given by Shanda and Amarka. So like counter preaching is happening in the, so like they are trying to change Prahlad, by demonic association, and now but Prahlad is changing the demonic association into Krishna conscious devotees. So it is counterproductive. So just like if you are there in materialistic association, then you will also become materialistic. But this rule doesn't apply to very great devotees, just like Prahlad, or even in our case, like we see Srila Prabhupada, he went to the West, so where no association, no temple, nothing is there. So, but he created everything. So that requires tremendous amount of spiritual strength. So, like that Prahlad is having. And it is mentioned in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions, this is the effect of preaching of a pure devotee like Prahlad. If a devotee is qualified, sincere and serious about Krishna consciousness, and if he follows the instruction of a bona fide spiritual master, just like as Prahlad Maharaj did, he followed the instructions of Narada very nicely. So then such kind of devotee, his association is very, very powerful. So, it is also quoted that Satam Prasangan Mama Virya Samvido Bhavanti Hitkarna Rasayana Katha. So it is, if somebody gets the opportunity to hear from such a person as Prahlad, so then they will get very, very powerful effect actually. So in this way, it is mentioned that by the grace of Prahlad Maharaj, all his class friends, the demons, they all become Vaishnavas. And they did not like hearing from the so-called teacher Chanda Namarka, and they were only interested in what is the subjects that this in the demoniac schools it was taught. That is mentioned here, list is mentioned. They did not like hearing from their so-called teacher Chanda Namarka, who were interested only in teaching them about diplomacy, politics, economic development and similar topics. Similar topics are probably science and technology, AI and stuff like that. So this are all in fact, yeah, it is true actually. In the Mahabharata, when the demon Mayadanava, so he was there was a life threat for him. And then when he took shelter of the Pandavas, because of them, he was saved. And then he was very grateful to Arjuna and the Pandavas, he wanted to give them some gift. So Mayadanava is from the lower regions, he's a demon basically. He's a very, very expert, in terms of many vidyas, he is very, very expert actually. And so he mentioned that I will give you, I will, the best of the things that I have is Yantra Vidya, I will give you. And then Krishna told, see, this is specifically reserved for Kali Yuga. Yantra Vidya means science and technology. Specifically reserved for Kali Yuga, abhi mat lo, baad mein aayega wo. So in this way, this is something that the demons used to be very expert in. So in fact, in one small book of Prabhupada, so there is a discussion that is happening. Prabhupada is criticizing this modern way of work and things like that. He is criticizing it as Ugra Karma. And the devotees are asking ki abhi kya kare, hamara paas to varnashram setup nahi hai. So how will we actually live, and how will we take care of our economic needs? So then Prabhupada told, okay, fine, let our people work, and then along with that let them chant. And then the devotees are asking, what is the idea behind this? So idea behind that is eventually you destroy all these things and then you build varnashram system. So that is the idea behind all these things. So in that nice conversation, Srila Prabhupada and disciples, they are discussing about that particular subject. So that is our goal also, because you don't need to destroy this modern economic system. It will get destroyed. So because it is built on the platform of exploitation and cutthroat competitions and things like that. So any structure, you will see that how strong is that structure. By studying the foundation, you will be able to understand how strong is that structure. The Vedic civilization was very, very strong. You see that so many years Mughal rule, how many years it was?
400 up to 3 to 400.
Mughal rule? 800, 900 years, something like that. and British rule was around 200 years or something like that. And then after that, now like we have like media rule, social media rule, and things like that and all. So like even all of them are trying to destroy the Vedic culture. And even now some remnants are there. Even now some remnants of Vedic culture is there. You can imagine the strength of this Vedic culture. Like like more than 1,000 years people are trying to break it. And abhi tak bacha hai. So like the kind of strength that this Vedic culture is having, even after so much of like destruction, still it is surviving, like whatever shape it is surviving, So you can see, basically because of, I used to see like my next door, like one Marwadi used to be there, in the ACS layout. He became a devotee also. And so like even before he became a devotee also, like I used to observe in his home, like they would go and put grains outside for the birds to eat. So and then they used to do like various kinds of charity and things like that. So and when I was analyzing, this is all a part of Vedic Dharma. So like everyone who is there in the Vedic Dharma, so they are supposed to do Deva Yajna, Bhuta Yajna, Pitru Yajna, and then like that various different this ones are there. So one has to, a dharmic householder is supposed to worship the devatas, like because of their grace, we are getting the sunlight, moonlight, air, and all those different things. And then all the other living entities, so many living entities are like working, for us to eat, our food, like for us to do our basic needs, So in that way, like they would perform, this is like basically like putting grains for the like pigeons and things like that, and also it is part of Bhuta Yajna. So like and then so then after that, like rishis, the like because of the rishis, they preserved the education, they preserved the like texts of devotional texts, and then all the other Vedic literatures. So like they pay some this one towards that also, by studying. So like every day we need to study or recite some Vedic literatures. So that is a way like we pay back for the debt towards the rishis, like that. So in this way, like many this ones are there. So I saw that even somebody who doesn't have a solid means they are not associated with some devotees, or they are not regularly reading some kind of or understanding some kind of devotional literatures, or they are like far away from their village also, but still this culture is going on, and they are teaching their children also, like still that culture is going on. So you see that this culture is very strong because of its selfless nature and because it is rooted on the Vedic system. So now modern system is like rooted on exploitation and like competition and things like that. So this is a very flimsy foundation. Like this building, how much ever big it may appear to be, like the modern economy or the modern society and or modern ideologies and things like that, because it is founded on a very flimsy foundation. So it will have to break. Very soon it will have to break. So that is there. In fact, Srila Prabhupada actually mentions that maybe at that time he predicted that 100 years this modern economy will go or something like that. So after that, when it falls, so many people will, people in thousands will come and join our Varnashram communities. So Prabhupada expected our Varnashram communities to up and running like by that time. So we'll have to do our research and we'll have to do our work towards that particular aspect. So and so this is like this is the education that was given to the demons, and so similar kind of a thing like we are seeing now also. So it is very obvious that anywhere the Krishna consciousness is not there, so natural alternative is this demoniac thing will rise up actually. So then Shanda and Amarka, they considered the situation. They thought that like these children are becoming all the sons of demons, they are all becoming advanced in Krishna consciousness by association of Prahlad Maharaj, and they were quite afraid. So like situation is going out of hands, and then they approached Hiranyakashipu and they reported the problem. Like we thought that we can do something to your son, but wo ulta like wo bakiyon ka kharab kar raha hai. So then and it is noted in this particular text, it is noted, Buddhim ekanta samsitam. No? So like there is a particular word that is used, Buddhim ekanta samsitam. So by the effect of Prahlad, so they had one pointed focus. Like what is that one pointed focus? Krishna consciousness is the only objective of human life. So all the demoniac sons, like sons of demons, so they also became like one pointed focus. Krishna bhakti is the only one treasure that I need to attain in my life, and nothing else is needed actually. And this is the effect of such a powerful association of Prahlad. And then the teacher particularly observed in their students like this particular effect, and then they become very afraid. And so they came and reported to Hiranyakashipu. And the reaction of Hiranyakashipu is nicely captured. When Hiranyakashipu understood the entire situation, he was extremely angry, so much so that his body trembled, and he finally decided to kill his son Prahlad. Hiranyakashipu was by nature very cruel, and feeling insulted, he began hissing like a snake trampled upon someone's foot. His son Prahlad was peaceful, mild and gentle. His senses were under control, and he stood before Hiranyakashipu with folded hands. According to Prahlad's age and behavior, he was not to be chastised. Yet, with staring and crooked eyes, Hiranyakashipu rebuked him with following harsh words. So this is this one you see that when one is like very extremely intoxicated with pride, madanda, it is called. When somebody is like very much intoxicated with pride of all that they have, so then they will lose all the discrimination, and they will think that I can do anything and everything, and nobody can actually check me. So that is the position of Hiranyakashipu. And then he was like trying to harm his devoted son. So here this one is mentioned. Like Prahlad was peaceful, he was mild and gentle, and his senses were under control. So elsewhere, like recently we were studying, so there is one list of items which are very, very nice, and which can actually melt the heart of the Lord, and which can attract the mercy of the Lord. So what are the three things that were mentioned? And it's like quite similar to what is mentioned here. So if we are peaceful, and if we have control of senses, and if we think about the welfare of others, so then that attracts the mercy of the Lord very quickly. So now here we see Prahlad Maharaj also having these kind of this ones. He's peaceful, and then he's mild and gentle, and he has senses under control. And welfare of others, regarding that there is a nice shloka of Prahlad Maharaj. He mentions this particular shloka. So he mentions that swastyastu vishwasya kalap prasidatam dhyayantu bhutani shivam mitodiya manascha badrat bhajata dadokshaje aveshyatam no matirapya haituki. So he mentions that like swasti astu. Swasti means swasti vachan, no? You have heard of this one, swasti vachan? No? Swasti means what? Swasti astu, no? Vishwasya kala prasidata. So may there be auspiciousness, no? Swasti vachan means like invoking auspiciousness, no? So Mangalacharan, Swasti Vachan, things like that. So like this Prahlad is telling that Swastas to Vishwasya, like let there be auspiciousness everywhere, throughout the entire world. And Kala Prasidatam. Kala means what? Kala means like a person who is envious. Envious people, they are very dangerous elements. In fact, there is a nice, this one that Chanakya Pandit mentions, like Sarpa Krura, Kala Krura, Sarpat Krura Karatala, Krura Tarakala, and Mantra Oshadi Vasha Sarpa, Kala Kena Nivaryate. So like Sarpa Krura, so that is like the snake is very envious. So like without doing any harm, simply the snake will come and attack. Sarpa Krura and Kala Krura. An envious person is also envious by nature. But then Sarpat Krura Tara. Krura Tara means like that's a comparative degree. So Krura Tara and Krura Tama. So like in comparison to Sarpa, like Kala, envious person is Krura Tara. He is more like dangerous, more dangerous than snake. Why he is more dangerous? like because mantra aushadhi vasha sarpa, no. So सर्प को like मंत्र और औषधि से कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. कालकेन निवार्यते. No, how can you control an envious person? No, so it is very difficult to control an envious person. So in that way, like no, these envious people are considered to be like very what is it? No, most detrimental and dangerous elements in the whole society. And Prahlad Maharaj is telling Swasthyastu Vishwasya Kala Prasidatam. No, like may all this envious people also be pacified. No, and then how will they get pacified? No, Manascha Badrat Bhajata Dadokshaje. So if they just agree to only one proposal, they just agree to worship the Supreme Lord. So by that way, like all their envious nature, their uncontrolled senses and everything will come to this one, and they will also think of other people's welfare, and in this way the whole world will become very, very auspicious place. So in this way, like Prahlad Maharaj is actually this is the like thought and attitude of Prahlad. So where one side the demon like he is trying to harm Prahlad, another side Prahlad is even thinking about the welfare of the demoniac personalities. He is not thinking that I should harm. He is trying to harm me, like I should try to retaliate or harm this particular person. So in this way, like we see that exalted devotees, they have this nature of mild and gentle, peaceful, and they have the senses under control, and they think of welfare of others. So this is a very nice this one. And Prahlad had all of these things, and on the contrary, Hiranyakashipu he's extremely angry, and then his body is trembling, and he is feeling insulted. So like itna bada like fault. What was the fault? The fault is that like Prahlad is just chanting the names of the Lord, and he is glorifying the Lord to be the supreme. And Hiranyakashipu is not able to tolerate that, because he has built up his image as he is the supreme personality, and anybody who is like against it, he is like not able to tolerate that particular this one. And it is mentioned that like Hiranyakashipu was very, very powerful, and he did tapasya, and then he got the boons from the Lord that he will become invincible and he will have a very long life and all those things, like all the guarantees he took. But then how long it lasted? How long it lasted? Before Hiranyakashipu came back home, Prahlad's birth was already happened, na? So and then उसके बाद कितना साल हुआ था? 5 years. तो like 5 साल में खत्म हो गया. Like it much lesser than our expectancy, After all the boons, like for अमर बनने के लिए 5 साल में खत्म हो गया. So there is a nice shloka, that is again cited from 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Ayuhu Shriya Yashod Dharam Lokan Ashisa Evacha Hanti Shreyamsi Sarvani Pumso Mahat Atikramaha. So Mahat Atikrama. So like we have heard of Mahat Seva. So Mahat Seva Dvara Mahur Vimuktes, by serving great personalities, great Mahats. So one will be able to proceed towards the like door of liberation. Mahat Sevam Dvara Mahur Vimuktes. So here Mahat Atikrama. So like harming great personalities. So what happens if we harm great personalities? So many things are diminished. What all things are diminished? Ayuhu, the lifespan gets diminished, and Shriya, beauty gets diminished, Yashaha, fame gets diminished, and many different things. When one mistreats great souls, his lifespan, opulence, reputation, religion, possessions and good fortune are all destroyed. So this is what happens with Hiranyakashipu. So like though he performed tapasya, by tapasya you get a lot of powers, and by mistreatment of like great personalities, Mahat Atikrama, so you reduce all these things actually. So in this way, like like by mistreating Prahlad, so Hiranyakashipu's lifespan is going to get reduced, greatly reduced. So this is also the same case where like when the Kauravas, so when they mistreated Draupadi, and so like that time all their lives got lifespan got shortened. So in fact it is mentioned there are 5 things that needs to be given protection, 5 entities. So like anybody remember the 5 this ones, what all 5 things needs to be given protection? Brahmanas, cows, women, children, old men, old people. So like these 5 people have to be given protection. If anybody performs any atyachar towards these 5, their lifespan will get reduced. So this is described in the this one when in the later chapters of the first canto. So you will find that when the Kauravas lifespan is reduced, so that topic when it comes, so that time like Srila Prabhupada explains this particular concept. So these all entities deserve to be protected, and when somebody like not offers protection, or somebody like not like in Kali Yuga, though it is very common scenario, like the parents are not taken care of, old people are not taken care of, or children are not taken care of, and things like that. So then these kind of effects will happen. So that is why in Kali Yuga, like the lifespan keeps shortening, so because of this reason only. Otherwise, like generally like people can easily live for 100 years. So like maybe 1-2 generations before also, if you see like people would even at 80-90 they would be like healthy, until unless they get some terminal disease or something like that, or epidemic or something like that. Otherwise, like people used to be like very healthy. So now all these things are diminishing because of this reason of some way or other, like these rules are getting affected. So that is why like the lifespan and health and things like that are getting affected in a mass scale. Then Hiranyakashipu is telling that he is addressing his son Prahlad, O most impudent, most unintelligent, disruptor of the family, O lowest of mankind, you have violated my power to rule you. Therefore, you are an obstinate fool. Today I shall send you to the place of Yamaraj. So this is what Hiranyakashipu is telling. And so there are nice words that are used for chastising Prahlad. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he actually gives a different meaning to all these words. How it is glorification. So like it is mentioned that Durvinita, so like impudent. Impudent means like you are not humble, like you are Durvinita. So like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is giving an explanation that Duh means Dukkhalayam, this material world, and V is Vishesha, and Nita means to bring in. So like Prahlad is such a person who's been brought into this material world, just to liberate all of us. So that is one explanation that is given. And then like it is also mentioned that Mandatman, so that is also one of the like glorification that this one actually Hiranyakashipu offers, Mandatma. So Mandatma means like tum buddhi mand hai tumhara, so but then like it is like the Acharya gives a different kind of an explanation. He is Manda Atma, means like he is a deliverer of like even the dull-headed people. And then Kula Beda Karadama, so that is also like one who is destroying the like what is that glory of the family or something like that. So but then here it is the thing that is given is that he Prahlad, his glory will be such that even great dynasties, great families, even their glories will appear to be very small in front of his glory. So in this way, like different meanings are given. And then Stabdam, he is like obstinate. He's like कुछ भी बोला follow नहीं करता है. So like हर बच्चा ऐसे होता है ना, कुछ भी बोलो follow नहीं करते. So but here it is very very clear that Prahlad, he is a devotee of the Lord. And in fact, I'll read from Srila Prabhupada himself. This is a very nice section. A devotee does not care for the instruction of the asuras. When they give instructions, they remain silent. A devotee cares about the instructions of Krishna and not those of the demons and non-devotees. Right? So in this way, like the disobedience of Prahlad, is, it's not that ki like when the father told you go to the school, no, he went. When father told like no, you come and tell like no, whatever you have learned, no, he's telling. And then no, even then like no, he's offering obeisances, he's doing all service to his father, everything he is doing. And then he's telling, the father is instructing him like you stop chanting, no, like the Lord's name. So that alone he tells, no, this I cannot follow. No, whatever, no, you may be a demon, no, but you are my father. Whatever instructions you give me in line with the Vedic instructions, no, I will follow. But if you tell me to do something against the Vedic instructions, I will not follow. No. So this is how like this is how the thing is that no, Prahlad is like no, he's not offending Hiranyakashipu. He's just humbly telling that like, see, no, you are my father, I should follow whatever you are telling. But then ye to Vedon ka virod hai, like no, I will not be able to follow this. So like in that way, like no, he puts it, and so this is in this way like the Acharya actually gives very nice this one. And then he says, no, my son Prahlad, no, you're a rascal. You don't know, you know that if I become angry, no, all the worlds, no, everybody, including their devatas and everybody, no, they all tremble. And you are just like a rascal, and you become so impudent, and no, you appear to be fearless, no, to you are overstepping my power to rule you, no. Like, and how are you getting, like, I am very powerful, like, and you know my power, and in front of me you are standing fearless means, like, koi to tumko bal de rahe. So, just like when Vali and Sugriva ka fight ho raha tha, no? So, like, when Sugriva came and challenged, no, that time, no, like, I think Vali's wife, no, she actually mentions that ki, like, no, ये तो तुमसे दुर्बल है, like no, he is coming and challenging, मतलब कुछ तो है इसमें. It is not possible that like no, he can no come and tell like this, he can come and speak like this, no, थोड़ा सावधान रहो. So in the same way, like no, demons, all demons like think alike, you know. So if like मेरे से no come strength वाले, like no, if he is like very enthusiastic and सामने आके खड़ा हो रहा है, मतलब उसके पीछे कुछ और strength है, no, so that has to be estimated. And then, no, he's asking, like, from where is your strength that is actually coming? Right? So, so the devotee, no, his power is that, like, by surrendering unto the Supreme Lord, no, he gets unlimited power, no. So just like if, no, this is a very nice example, no, over here. So Prahlad Maharaj, no, he is a small boy, no, bodily speaking, his power is very less, and then his capacities and things like that is much, much lesser than Hiranyakashipu. But then, no, he is completely surrendered unto the Supreme Lord, and he knows that anything happens to me, the Lord will actually come into action. So in this way, like, no, he has complete confidence that Lord's power is always there, no, and because they have a first-hand experience of the Lord, no. So this is one thing that, no, all the devotees also can try to. No, if we have to develop this kind of fearlessness, and if we have to develop more and more solidity in our Krishna consciousness, no, in the face of all the material disturbances. So one very important thing that is needed is no paresha anubhava, no, that is direct experience of the Supreme Lord. So what is direct experience of the Supreme Lord? So Srila Prabhupada, no, often, no, in many places he mentions that if to hear the names of the Lord clearly and legibly, no, is equal to Sakshat Darshan of the Supreme Lord actually. No, so if we have that kind of experience, no, like clearly, legibly chanting and then hearing the names of the Lord nicely, no, during chanting, so then naturally we'll become fearless. Naturally we'll have like no lot more like what is that no solidity, no, in our in facing the material nature actually, you know. And Prahlad Maharaj is replying that you see, like, the source of my strength, no, that you are asking about, is indeed the original source of everything. No, it is indeed the source of your strength and no strength of all other personalities like Brahma and no all the other devatas. All of them are getting source from only one place. No, and Srila Prabhupada quotes this nice shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Yadyad vibhutimat sattvam srimat urjitam evava tad yad eva vigachatvam mama tejomsa sambhava. So like Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita that anywhere you see anything wonderful, you should understand it is coming from my splendor, no, just a spark of my splendor. So in that way, like, all the power, wherever any power is there, including whatever power you have, it is all come from the Lord, and it should be rightfully utilized in the service of the Lord. Right? So it is, to come to this kind of an understanding is quite rare. So theoretically you may get this knowledge. It is very easy, like anyone who's practiced in ISKCON for just few months also, he will be able to tell this thing like from where all the power is coming. So like, even like common people also. So if you ask them like, from where everything is coming from, so everybody will tell God. So but then specifically from where the, like powers that you have, like Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Shri, like, your parentage, your wealth, your beauty, or your knowledge, and things like that, वो तो मैंने कमाया, बाकी सब कुछ भगवान से आ रहा है, like this मैंने कमाया. So like, so that is the difficulty, and so, and when we become devotees, like in paper or in whenever theoretical question is asked, we'll tell everything coming from the Lord. So but when it comes to the practicality, everything coming from the Lord, तो भगवान का सेवा में लगाना चाहिए, नहीं लाइक ये तो मैंने कमाया, तो लाइक मैं तो कुछ तो होना चाहिए fairly. So that takes a little different turn there. Practical application के टाइम पे लाइक थोड़ा सा philosophy change करना पड़ता है, but theoretical question में लाइक ठीक से आंसर कर देंगे. So in that way, like, so Prahlad was telling that this Vasudeva Sarvamiti, it's very, very difficult, like so Mahatma Sudurlava, very, very rare, even while practical application, he puts the same philosophy, so that is very rare actually. And then, he glorifies the Supreme Lord, he is the supreme time factor, he is the power of all the senses, he is the power of the mind, he is the power of the body, and he is the vital source of all the senses. His influence is unlimited, and he is best of all living entities, the controller of the three worlds, controller of the three modes of nature, and by his own power he creates, maintains, and annihilates everything. So like, so he was just asking like, from where your power is coming. तो एक शब्द में बोल सकते थे कि लाइक भगवान से आ रहा है, तो उसको पूरा गुणगान कर रहे हैं अच्छे से लाइक. So and then like on top of it, he is telling, my dear father, please give up this demoniac mentality. Do not discriminate in your heart between friends and enemies. Keep your mind equipoised and like towards everyone. And then, like you are thinking about enemy, like you have an enemy. So I just want to tell you that this uncontrolled and misguided mind is the only enemy within this world. और कुछ enemy नहीं है. So when one sees everyone on the platform of equality, and then one comes to a perfect position to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, like पिताजी को अच्छे से उपदेश दे रहे हैं. So, and then he is telling, in the former times, like पहले भी, there were many fools like you, तो तुम्हारा जैसा काफी मूर्ख लोग थे. So it takes a lot of guts to speak in front of Hiranyakashipu like this, who did not conquer the 6 enemies. What are the 6 enemies? 5 senses and the mind, so like which steal away the wealth of the body. These fools were very proud, thinking that they have conquered all the enemies in 10 directions. But if one is not victorious over the 6 enemies, and he is not equipoised towards all the living entities, so then for him like it's very, very difficult. But if somebody has won over the 6 enemies and then equipoised amongst all the living entities, so then there is no enemies for him. So enemies are generated only out of ignorance, right? So this he is mentioning. And then Hiranyakashipu is telling, you rascal, you are trying to minimize my value as if you are better than me in controlling the senses. तो तुम कितना साल like मैंने 1000 साल तपस्या किया, पता है कितना सेंस कंट्रोल किया था मैंने. So like एक जगह पे खड़ा हुआ था, like no Sunday feast, like मतलब no कुछ feasting कुछ नहीं किया मैंने, like so. And then so like I can therefore understand that you desire to die at my hand, for such nonsensical talk is indulged in by those who are about to die. So like Srila Prabhupada is quoting one nice shloka or nice upadesha from the Hitopadesh. So it is mentioned, no upadesho hi murkanam prakopaya ya na shant prakopaya na shantaye. So that means like if you instruct a murka, no, if you instruct a foolish person, so like he will not become peaceful. No, like good instructions are meant for making a person peaceful. So like you see like Bhagavad Gita, no, after, no, before Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was agitated, and after, no, speaking Bhagavad Gita, like Arjuna become peaceful. And like, here also, Hiranyakashipu is agitated, and Prahlad Maharaj gave a synopsis of Bhagavad Gita, and he became more agitated. So like, to ignorant means, no, like मूर्ख लोगों को like उपदेश करेंगे तो वो और गुस्सा बढ़ेगा उसको, है ना. And another example that is given is like if you feed snake with milk, its poison only will increase. No, it is not that कि like milk is in mode of goodness. No, तो दूध खिला रहे हैं तो कारणम गुण संगोस्य फॉर्मूला वर्क होना चाहिए. तो like सांप को no goodness का association दे रहे हैं, तो like but उसका विष ही बढ़ता है actually उसमें. So like in that way we see that it translates into like mode of ignorance only. So in this way, like, no, one should Prahlad Maharaj's authorized instructions were not very much appreciated by his father. Moreover, his father, no, like did not like, no, to be instructed by his son. But then eventually it is going to be, no, beneficial, no, for him. So one nice question that is asked in this particular shloka, apparently like for Hiranyakashipu, Shri Shabda is used. Shri, no, Shriman, Shri, and no, we'll use, no. So Shri Hiranyakashipu, it is used. So like Prabhupada himself asked a question that, no, although demon, Hiranyakashipu was a demon, he is described here by the word, no, honorific word, Shri. So why? The answer is that fortunately he had a, no, great devotee son like Prahlad. So although he was a demon, he would get salvation and return home back to Godhead because he had a son like that. So, and that is why like he's already been glorified. So then he's telling that, no, he's addressing Prahlad, no, you are very, very unfortunate. So like if you properly surrender unto me, no, I have the whole world as my property. No, inheritance milega tumko. So like, no, if you speak against me, then no, तुमको एक पैसा भी मैं लिख के नहीं दूंगा तुमको. So like, and then तुमको अभी मार दूंगा. So all these things he was like mentioning, and then so because you are speaking so much nonsense, no, I will sever your head from the body now, and now let me see your most worshipable God. No, will he come and protect you? No, let me see that. And then, being obsessed with anger, Hiranyakashipu, who was very great in bodily strength, chastised his exalted son Prahlad, no, with harsh words. So every time he is chastising, he is doing all these things, no, his lifespan, no, is reducing, no. And cursing him again and again, Hiranyakashipu took his sword and got up from his throne. Oh, okay. Before this, he asked one question. He asked one question. He's asking that, like, you have always been describing a supreme being who is other than me, and no, who's supreme amongst everyone, who's a controller of everyone, who's all pervading and everything. So if he is there everywhere, no, is he there present in this pillar in front of me, right? So in that, there is nice, this one, no, Srila Prabhupada actually writes in the purport, when Hiranyakashipu was threatening to kill Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad certainly saw the column standing before him and his father, and he saw the Lord present in the pillar. No, so the Lord is like present there, and naturally when like Prahlad's sister Dev is present in front of him, his attention is diverted over there. So like Hiranyakashipu kind of proud people, when he's speaking, and if you don't give him attention, so like tension ho jayenge actually. Like when I am speaking, like why are you seeing there? So and he's asking that, does your Lord present over here? And he saw, and to encourage him, like to encourage Prahlad, and the Lord was present there, to protect Prahlad, and Lord was giving this one full confidence and things like that. So then he asked, like, why is he not there before me? So he should come in front of me. So, but then, one thing that, the signs of devotional services, Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, Naham prakasha sarvasya yoga maya samavrita. So, I don't reveal myself to everybody, so I am covered by my curtain of yoga maya, So, this is something that, like demons like Hiranyakashipu, they cannot actually, handle, this particular thing. Now, agar kuch hai, to samne dikhao, and nahi dikha pa raha hai, to like, wo hai nahi hai. So, like, in that way, like, Hiranyakashipu was very angry, and then immediately he got down from his throne and he tried to strike the pillar. Now, when he struck the pillar, a very, very fearful sound, that came, from that pillar. And this sound, it appeared to be like a very powerful sound. It appeared to crack open the coverings of the universe. And even the devatas in the higher planetary system, everybody got terrified, by this. And, but everyone is trying to find out the origin of this sound. Kidhar se aa raha hai ye awaaz? So, but then they are not able to find the origin of the sound. But then all the demons got afraid. So, this is also a point very nicely noted in the Bhagavad Gita also. Like when the Pandavas and when Krishna, when they blow the conch, so that conch actually creates fear in the hearts of the Kauravas. So, but then like more terrific conches are there, like in the side of Kauravas, like Bhishma and all. So, but the Pandavas were not terrified, by that. So, it is because, when there is a divine, if there is a divine, what is that, sound or divine experience, the demons will get immediately terrified. So, because they are like, they will have that, fear of God. Fear of God will be there. So, and then this is a very nice shloka, that is mentioned. So, Satyam vidatum nijabitya bhashitam yaptim cha bhuteshva akileshu chatmana adrishyata, or ati adbhuta rupam udvahan stambe sabhayam namrigam namanusham. If I am right, this is the shloka. So, anyways, we will read this one. So, to prove the statement of his son, his dear servant Prahlad Maharaj, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared, in the assembly hall. So, Satyam Vidatum, Nijabhritya Bhashitam, Nijabhritya, Krishna's servant, is Prahlad, he's a devotee and he's a servant of the Lord. And just to prove his statement true, Satyam Vidatum, Nijabhritya Bhashitam, like Vyaptim Shabhuteshva Akileshu Atmana. So that, what is the statement of Prahlad? So that the Supreme Lord is present, everywhere. He is Paramatma and he is present everywhere in every aspects, and he is like Sarva Vyapi. Vyaptim Shabhuteshva Akileshu Chatmana. So Adrishyata, Ati Adbhuta Rupamudvahan. So like, there is a very amazing form of the Lord which has never before seen, Adrishyata. Ati Adbhuta Rupam, like very, very wonderful form, and Adbhuta Rupam Udvahan. So, like, the Lord, manifested such a very, wonderful form. And then, Stambe Sabhayam, from the pillar, in the courtyard or in the hall, in the assembly hall. So, like, Na Mrigam Na Manusham. So, like, he appeared in a half man, half lion, form. So then when Hiranyakashipu saw, this different kind of an entity that emerged from like the pillar, he tried to study about this form, like from Hiranyakashipu's viewpoint, so like many different glorification of the Supreme Lord comes, like whenever in the Bhagavatam, like many stories, if you see, all the different activities are fast forwarded. And whenever there is a description of the Lord's form, this very neat, detailed description comes. And then prayers, devotees offer to the Lord, there is very detailed prayers actually comes. So, but then like all other things, will be fast forwarded. So here, from Hiranyakashipu's viewpoint, how did he studied the form of Lord Narasimha? It's there. Hiranyakashipu studied the form of the Lord, trying to decide who the form of Narasimhadev standing before him was. The Lord's form was extremely fearsome because of his angry eyes, which resembled the molten gold. His shining mane, which expanded the dimension of his fearful face. तो उनका like lion का जो ये होता है, बाल होता है, so which extended his fearsome face, and then his deadly teeth and his razor sharp tongue, which moved about like a dueling sword. His ears were erect and motionless. That means like, whenever if you see like these animals and all, so they are generally like they are casual with their ears, but then if they become alert, so then they become motionless actually. So, and his nostrils and gaping mouth appeared like caves of a mountain. His jaws parted fearfully, and his entire body touched the sky. His neck was very short and thick, his chest broad, his waist thin, and his hairs on the body as white as the rays of the moon. His arms, which resembled the flanks of soldiers, spread in all directions as he killed the demons, rogues, and atheists with his conchal, disc, club, lotus, and other natural weapons. So भगवान किसी से भी blessing दे सकते हैं और किसी से भी मार भी सकते हैं. लोटस लेके मारे हैं. It is quite difficult to understand. So like and Hiranyakashipu, he murmured to himself, "Oh, this is Vishnu. He has come. Using his mystic power now in front of me. It is like such an amazing opportunity for me to take revenge or to fight and things like that. इन्हीं को ढूंढ रहा था मैं. So अभी मिल गया." So like generally the Kshatriyas, so they find like Kshatriyas one disease is that they will not get afraid. So like if there is a battle and if the opponent is quite strong, like even this also I have wondered many times. In the battle of Kurukshetra, you find that like personalities like Bhima, Arjuna are there, Bhishma Dev is there, Dronacharya is there, and all these personalities, Karna, all these personalities are like huge mountainous kind of personalities. It is very difficult to stand in front of them. So like in fact one of the name of Arjuna is called Bibhatsu, means if Arjuna were to wear the armor and then like with all his weapons and things like that, if he comes in front of somebody, if he is not a Kshatriya, वो उधर ही मर जाएगा, देख के मर जाएगा. So like Bhayanak, one of the names of Arjuna is like Bhayanak. So that is like in this way we see if Arjuna is like that, Bhima क्या बोलने का and things like that. So but still many small kings also came to join the like battle. So what is the reason? So reason is that like there this one is like anyway we have to die someday. So but ऐसा एक युद्ध में फाइट करके मरेंगे तो लाइक हमारा नाम सिद्ध हो जाएगा. So like Kshatriya's thought process itself is like quite different actually. So for them like what is that the smell of blood and like ये सब चीज like बहुत auspicious है and it inspires them. So it is like it is something different. They are a different species, and here is a demon. Like he is like fully energized by seeing Vishnu, that now I got an opportunity to fight with him. And thereafter this great demon, he tried to attack Narasimha with club, and then he tried to beat him, and then but then like Lord Narasimha captured both the demon and his along with his club, just like Garuda captures a snake. And then after some time like Hiranyakashipu was left free. And then when Hiranyakashipu was left free, all the devatas, they felt, "अरे like भगवान इतना मुश्किल है इसको पकड़ने का, पकड़ के छोड़ दिया हम." So like they are in so much of tension actually. And then Hiranyakashipu also like he took a little bit of rest from the fighting, and then again rejuvenated, and then he came back with renewed power to attack him. And he was like demons have so much of mystic powers and things like that. He was vanishing from one place and appearing in another place, and he was trying to attack from all different directions and things like that. But all the while one phenomena is observed. He was keeping his eyes closed, because the kind of sound that Narasimhadev is producing and the kind of fearsome appearance, it is creating some kind of fear in this heart also. So like आँख बंद करके fight कर रहे. So and then so finally like Lord Narasimha captured him, and then like he captured him and put the demon like in his thighs, and then he first uprooted Hiranyakashipu's heart and then threw him aside and then turned down the demon soldiers, and then he went on to kill all the other soldiers and things like that. And then finally he sat on the throne of Hiranyakashipu when no other soldiers are there to fight. So after that there is a series of prayers by the devatas, and then finally Lord gets pacified by the prayers of Prahlad. So with this I pause today's discussion of this wonderful pastime. So any questions, comments, we can take up for some time. Yes.
My question is on tolerance. So nowadays, when you see lots of people easily get a BP or even a depression, how much we should tolerate?
How much we should tolerate? See, tolerance is something that there is a sadhana of tolerance.